What's up guys, Jetty from Locked In Off-Road, and in this episode we're going to take a look at the blue Jeep. So how I got this TJ, I had 300 ZXs, I had 3 of them. I swapped them and some other parts off a Cherokee with Sick Puppy Cody. So it's time to start having a look at this thing, so let's get into it. This blue TJ is a 90 something TJ Wrangler Sport. That's about all I know about it. I've never worked on Jeeps before. I don't know much about them. Cody loves them, so he reckons it's worth the effort. So we'll get into it, see what we can have a look at today. So the first thing I'm going to have a look at doing is swapping over this top front windscreen bar where the soft top connects onto, because clearly this one's fairly busted. It's got a bit of metal there holding it in. These brackets don't really line up properly, and I have this other one that came with the car. It looks like it's in a bit better condition, so I'm just going to grab a screwdriver, start undoing them, take all these off, whack that on and put that back up the front. That'll just get a bit better protection from the rain, because unfortunately this thing's been sitting out in the weather copping an absolute flogging. Oops. So that should help with that. The soft top windscreen mount has definitely seen better days, so I'm just going to keep undoing these screws and transfer it over onto the better condition one. Pulled all the screws out, so hopefully this should just pull straight out of here, which it does. This car basically seems to me like some kind of big Meccano set with everything how everything goes together on it. I've just got to try find the bit that fits in there so I can start putting the pillar bars back up the top here, between here and here, because that's actually how this window mount support fits in. So I played Meccano as a kid, so I should be able to figure out how to put this thing back together. Let's keep going. So the bar's out. It's definitely seen better days. It's got some real good looking makeshift fix up here in the middle. Then we got screws holding the hinges on just there. So the new one is going in. Just put the new one in here like that. The screw holes seem to match up. Yep, so I'll chuck them in, and we'll be able to flip that back up the front and mount it in there. Just going to be putting these screws back in. They have a bigger head on them, so that's what was in there on that other bar. I don't think these screws actually match each other, but I'm sure they're not from this car or whatever, a factory screw for this car. Keep winding that in. So top bar's in now, soft top's all mounted to it. Found some little Jeep information. The top and the doors on this vehicle are only designed for protection against the elements. Do not rely on the top and the doors to contain occupants within the vehicle or protect against injury during an accident. So basically, you're gonna die. That's interesting. Alright, that's done now. So what I'm gonna do is try and find the bar for here and get this door open again, because it seems to be stuck closed. I thought that'd like clip up, but I think you need that bar. The other one's glued, so let's have a look and see what we can find. The bar's in. I got this sitting up there to help keep the water from pooling on top. That's about all I'm going to do today. Next we're going to have a look at the suspension. So I've got tail shafts, so I can chuck them back in. Then we'll have a look at the engine. I don't know, let me know what you think about this, what we should call it. if it's worth to keep going on this build or not. I don't know, I thought it would be pretty cool, but this is definitely not as clean as the one Cody's got. But hopefully all the parts are there and the engine does run. I know we also have to do a bit of work because this has a Cherokee gearbox in it, which is apparently a common conversion, but I need to do something with the wiring and the ECU for the automatic gearbox to get it going, so we'll have to look into that. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps out the channel. Click the link here or in the description, check out some of those videos, and remember, stay locked in.